checks. It's me, Maya Chef Check, and welcome to another Translucent Monday. And it's 11th of May, 2026. And I've picked out this bead. Look at the mystery plum inside it. It's a bluish plum color that I actually like. Look at all the swirls in it and everything. I wanted to do something with that, but did not know exactly what. Do I want to do with this? So that's why I'm doing a Translucent Monday with it. I did want to do Translucent Monday from it at the start, but didn't know what to make for Translucent Monday until today. I thought about what to make, and do you remember when I made Astrid and Éclair Fizz notebooks for my dolls? Well, now I'm going to make miniature TVs for dolls, like the tiny TV equivalent to this. But first, let's unravel some wool for Astrid Fizz. Sky blue here, and Éclair Fizz has darker blue here, like a plum blue. Is that a thing? Or ink blue or something like that, because they're both cousins. That's why I wanted to make a cherries, the cousin cherries design of this. That could be easily like taken apart and put together like cherries. So just going to start with Éclairs first for her hairstyle. We're going to get out the glue. Maybe I should get something to hold it. So let's just use a piece of cardboard for this. And now let's glue that on to make those TV cherries. Or I should have painted them first, but maybe I should have painted on their skin tones first before adding hair to them. So Let's do that first. So I mixed it up and now it's time to paint the character TV screen shells. Not the screens, they're shells. First, maybe I need to hold that with a pointy tool. Yep, that's better. I want to also use LED lights in there later, not like put them in, but just use them for the light up feature of this video, as usual, of Translucent Monday. And now it's time for this one to be painted as well. For my dolls, I just wanted to make more doll house items, and that's why I chose this for today's Translucent Monday. And that's what I'm doing. Maybe I should try with a smaller paintbrush now. To clean up the edges of this and make it look like a TV screen. I did not want to cover up this plum. I wanted to keep it. So that's why I'm so carefully painting it. Maybe I should not paint the back of it. Or just a dot. Leave a dot out or something. Something like this. Sometimes the painting process can be relaxing to do if you know what you're doing. So now, after that's applied, we're going to remove that from the pointy tool. It will get covered by hair anyways. So maybe I should hold it like this with the pointy tool while cleaning up some of these edges. Like this. And let's let it dry. I painted the beads. Let's check Éclair speed. Yep, it's still beautiful, but more beautiful with the LED lights. Like the LED light bulb put on top of it. Very pleased. Let's see Astrid Fizz 2. So let's test it works. And let's see that. Okay, that needs to dry. The paint job dried. Time to add hair to these TVs. So, first of all, we're going to need glue to attach the hair and glue it on. Let's start with Astrid Fizz TV. Let's now put glue onto this and onto that, like this. And now let's grab the pointy tool and let's glue the hair on. We're just going to apply first of all hair to Astrid Fizz. Give her a little haircut so it looks correct. And I'm just trying to adjust her hair. So that's what I'm doing. Just adjusting her hairstyle. So it looks like this. And now we're going to add the hair, the braids at the back of her hair. So I'm just cutting a piece of wool that looks like it with the two little braids that I'm going to add right at the back. And let's get more glue. To get this hair onto this, and after Astrid Fizz is all done, she looks like this. I mean, the TV looks like this. The tiny TV. I mean, because it's tiny. I tried to adjust Astrid Fizz here. It took a while, and now I'm decorating it with a flower sequin and a bead. Let's add some here to her hair. And let's add these. Now let that dry, and I'm going to add a button to that. I mean the button to turn it on and off. And I'm going to add the volume and channel buttons to it too, using, that's right, beads. And once that is done, maybe change that on and off button to something more pink, like this. Looks like a pink necklace now, which is a great idea. And time for Éclair Fizz. She wears her hair in a ponytail, so I can just glue her hair on easier. So let's glue her hair on like this. I will give this a haircut because it's longer than I thought it would be, but still, I will tighten the ponytail when this dries. Meanwhile, for Astrid Fizz braids, I'm going to add decorative beads to it, just like for her hair decorations. So I'm going to grab glue and beads. So there we go. And let's just do Éclair. And once her hairline is done correctly, time for both TVs to dry. But oh wait, just need to add one more detail to Éclair TV. Buttons for on, off, volume, and channel. So this time I'm going to do them more orangey pink. For Éclair, because that's more of her color scheme. Astrid, Fizz, sky blue and pink, and Éclair, Fizz, blue and salmon. That's what I'm going to do for the color schemes of them both, cause I feel salmon is like still pink but more orangey pink, in my opinion. But you could agree with me too if you want to agree with me or disagree with me. Write that down in the comments. Salmon is actually a pink color that is a bit more orange than pink. Do you agree or disagree? Because I do agree. But let me know if you agree. I think the paintbrush is doing a better job at adjusting here than the pointy tool. I don't know why. Maybe this is here because the tips of paintbrush are here too. They are hairs. And let's give Éclair a bow, but the beige bows would not work for her color scheme. In case you want to see them, nope. Let's do that. But it's too big. And there we go. What about this salmon decoration? That looks maybe a little bit like a beehive. In fact, I'll just add the yellow bead to add a bee. The tiniest bee, the bee that's so small that real bees are really big in comparison. Cause look at that. That tiny bee makes real bees look like giant creatures, but they're not giant creatures. Once that is done, I actually enjoyed making the bee stripes. Sometimes is it relaxing or stress inducing? Well, one of the things is how nitpicky you are about your bee stripes, because the less you are, the more relaxing it will be, because sometimes for some people tiny details relax them, sometimes it induces stress in them. Everybody's different, Then I made the world's smallest bee wings, but they are still a little bit big, but that's fine, I guess. And now it's time for that to dry. The TV's dried. I had to glue the braids in again for Astrid Fizz. And Éclair Fizz, her ponytail needs to be secured. So, let's grab this wool while Astrid Fizz is drying. Let's grab this wool. And we're going to tighten the ponytail with it. Like this. And I'm going to do another knot. I'm now going to cut the wool here. And this ponytail is a little bit longer than I thought it would turn out. But it's fine. But maybe I could do with just gluing it in somewhere. Maybe I should just glue it here. I think long hair would work, but I would just try to make it behave in a way that looks better, at least. So, no, don't come undone. Thanks. Fully I done the glue. And let's just glue the hair better. Just trying to get it looking better. And I think I need another bit here, right here, so maybe the on and off button came off, so I'm going to add another one, but this time the same color as Éclair's hair. Like this. And there we go. Button glued on. Now this needs to dry. The little TV's dried, but I applied a dot of glue to Éclair, so I'm just gluing the star sequin to her. And there's a butterfly sequin that I can also use. Or maybe should have I used the star for Astrid Fizz. Let's just swap that and let's glue the star. I mean, not the star, but the butterfly on. Like this. So, that's what we have done. And now Where's the star on Astrid Fizz? There it is. Now we need to let it dry. And maybe I'll also add a heart to Astrid Fizz, cause I haven't in front of me. And I just like decorating things like these. Okay, time to actually let it dry. I was going to make this cherries, but I think this looks better without it. And that's the finished product of Astrid and Éclair Fizz cherry TVs. Now I'm going to use LED lights for that TV and the Astrid Fizz TV. Trying it out with different colors, but warm white just brings the beautiful plum color, the best of all of these, because it's the most neutral light that doesn't absorb it, I guess. But I could make it light up in different colors to make it look like the dolls are watching different channels or something. And this was so much fun to make. So now I'm doing my after photos. And I think they'll look amazing. So now let's do one for Astrid Fizz, although I did not include her in the before photos, but who cares when it lights up with LED lights this amazing. And I could take photos of that all day. But anyways, please tell me what you think of them. And bye, Chef Tex. See you in another video. Bye.